Hello, hello. Welcome to Blue Archive. That's a shite intro. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, so anyways, Blue Archive. The new update is here. I am going to react to almost every episode in Volume 1, Chapter 3. I am so excited. I've been waiting for this and I've been reading. There's gonna be a marathon stream, so I'm gonna react to episode. I already did the prologue of this, and technically I did do like the first part or the second part, but I did that as a recording. Unfortunately, my voice was very stuttered all throughout the recording, so I couldn't use that. So I am go. So I'm gonna make a compilation of the prologue and today's stream because I want to put it in a really big video and all the highlights and all that. And right now, like, I'm really excited. Um, I'm so excited. Like I can't wait for the new um I can't wait for what it's store for us because yeah, it's been a long time. It's been what 5 to 6 months, I think. And I'm the story's peak, man. Like, the story made me love the game, and I just want to, I just want to play it. Like, and it's probably gonna be a long time for me to um, to get tired of because the characters are great. I know the story's gonna be great. There's a lot of peak moments. JP has Seiya playable. And that's gonna go come in 6 months. All the memes, all the mute memes. It's already over. Like all the real ones, right? And yeah, I'm still gonna react to these, and it's just fun. So right now, I'm just happy to just react to this, you know. But yeah, anyways, so Uh, okay, let's get rid of this. Here we go, Hoshino. I am definitely going to change this. This is a spot for Hoshino. Number one. Literally number one on my list on the roster. And she's going slot there. I have 80,000 pyroxenes to pull. So, uh, uh, the good news is I would probably it's definitely I'm definitely gonna spook all of these. Like hopefully it's like 24,000, which is something that it should be like that, right? Worst case scenario, I would probably have 72,000 pyroxenes, which is kind of bad, honestly. Like, I'm gonna show you guys something. I'm gonna show you guys uh, uh, what my luck was. It was almost a year ago. It was almost a year ago, and um, I had one of the most insane luck. I had the most insane luck last year when I first started. So this is gonna, and I'm gonna be shocked if not really shocked, but my whole luck from last year is probably gonna haunt me for this year, and that's scary. That is really really scary. Um, where is it? Hold on. That will take a little bit of a second. Let me find it. I know it takes a while. Do 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 do. I think I run past it. There we go. Okay. How do I do this? Huh. Windows. Okay, over here. Uh, over here. Yeah. So last year I got Whack-A-Mole, Hanako swimsuit, and Serena Christmas in one pull. My first 30 pulls of the game, I got three stars. And that's insane. Like, both at the same banner. Like, back then, like, I believe it's Hanako swimsuit and Whack-A-Mole being the banner. And I didn't know they were this good. Right now, they're like late game. These are my one of my best students to use on raids. And then shortly after, I believe I had Hoshino somewhere. Is it this one? I don't know if yeah. I also got like Izuma and Ina. But I need to find. I'm not sure if I because I didn't know what Hoshino swimsuit did back then. I don't think there is. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna. All right. So yeah. Whew. Right now I am okay. So let's. This is gonna be a really long day. So I'm just talking to myself here, but this is gonna be a really, really, really long day. And let me check all of my stuff. I'm gonna accept this first because I might not use them for a while, and I think I used some of it. But I used it yesterday. Usually I play like every 12 hours or so, more or less. But yeah. Um Serika, I need you to support Toshino today. I am really excited on this one. Oh, I forgot the pyroxenes. Alright, let's claim that. I got 81,000. Sheesh. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to recruit them maybe after after I'm going to, what do you call this, react to the story. And yeah, I think that's gonna be a really good reward afterwards once I finish all of these stories, all of these plot. And yeah, I'm so excited, dude. I can finally, we have both Battle Hoshino, Shiroko Terror, and the Mika. I do not have Mika. I failed to get her last year when she wasn't in a banner, but she was available in like Wakamo and who is it? Hanako swimsuit. But she also really tried back then. I think it was. I'm not sure if it was. There is another one a few months ago. Unfortunately, I didn't get Mika. And yeah, now that it's a banner, I can actually like get her. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But right now, okay, so let me review some of these. Welcome to the special attended event. I believe that you can claim this. Day 1, normal activity points and a left choice box 1. And that's gonna be day. How many days? Ooh, day 14. Alright, seems pretty good. So, each one will do once and the day resets at 7. Alright, and then I think you can claim this. A box that grants a of your choice out of the 6 possibilities. That's interesting. That's okay. I have a lot. I don't know which one is it. There we go. uh, oh, okay. This is interesting. I didn't know about this. I'm not sure if this is new or not. Hmm. I guess like I guess Tsubaki's should be one of them. Chisei. I mean, all of these students are really good. When you start out, these are really the go-to students. Tsubaki and Yuka, great tanks. Chisei was one of the better blue mystic types because area damage. I use Momoe a lot. Mitsuki, I use Mitsuki on the early game, as well as Serika because they have like they're really good. What else? Hmm. Is there anything on the shop? Is there anything new on the shop? No, that's not. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no tactical. Oh wait, Miyako. Oh, Miyako. I can actually get Miyako. Oh my gosh! All right, that's great. Oh my gosh, I can finally get Miyako. It takes a it's gonna take a while. Like if I do this every day, like how many refreshes that? 3, let's say, and then 4. So 420. So if I do that 20, 40, 60, 80, I can get him in like 5 days. But if I'm going to do it like each day, it's gonna be 120 divided by 5, 20, 20, around 20 days, less than a month. So yeah, Oh my gosh, I can finally have Miyako. I don't have her at the moment, but I'm hyped. Is there anything more that I miss? Or is that about it? Tactical Grand Assault, I don't think they added. No, I don't think they added in Total Assault. Normal, alright. And actually, right now, I want to react to something really quick because. Should I react to this? I'm not sure. But right now, is there anything we need to do before we jump right in? I got my water here. I got. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my. Sheesh. I love this OST, man. So 24, 48, 72. Hypothetically, I would still get 9k, but wait, I also have the 30 ticket pool, so 13,000. I really hope my luck turns great in this one. I really hope I do. Okay. I'm delaying this. I'm really delaying this. This is not good for the VOD, but I'm still gonna upload this, you know. I really want to pull right now, but I'm not too confident. No. Right now it's every tactical thingy. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna pull afterwards. That's gonna take a while though. Maybe like 6 hours because what, there's like 40 episodes of this story. Alright, so Volume 1, Chapter 3, Chases of a Dream. So technically I did react to episode 2 to 7, the first part. But as I said earlier, I didn't get to uh, record it properly. So right now, it's gonna be live. I'm going to react to any of these. I kind of forgot-ish. It's been like, what, 3 or 4 months maybe? Which should be fine, right? Afterwards, including the prologue. So, on YouTube. From like 6 months ago, so that everything will be all at once. So technically, it's technically like a full marathon stream, like where I react to every episode. But I'm still, yeah, it's almost everything. Like, unless you guys want me to react, but there's no one in the stream. Yeah, I'm lonely. Which is fine. I just want to react to this. I want to react to this again, to be honest, like, the Highlander Railroad. Oh, Shibaku. Let's go. Okay, I'm excited. So, Chapter 3, Traces of a Dream. The Kaiser Group has withdrawn their forces, but the debt remains. Will the Foreclosure Task Force be able to protect their school against a new threat? So, I did that. I did react to I did react to the stream. Oh my gosh, Blue Archive. I know, not Blue Archive, Valorant is on the China server, but I'm gonna search, and then okay, 6 months I think. Okay. Oh yeah, so this one. Here we go. Yeah, I did react to this one. We met the underground dweller. He was really fun. we met Yume as well, and young Hoshino, and they're like digging something in the desert, which is like, I think, water maybe? Yeah, because of an event. I love this shot, man. I really love this shot. And then there was a new thread. I'm pretty sure Kaiser like bought something in the desert. Walkthrough. Hope you're prepared for your first turn, my dear player. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this is the prologue. And this was 5 months ago ish. Alright. So I'm gonna turn this off. So anyways, I've been delaying this too much. So yeah. So here we go. Traces of a Dream, Episode 2, Uninvited Guests. Let's go. The dust is getting in my throat. This is the last one. Should be. Why did they have to schedule cargo transport now of all times? These storage rooms haven't been touched in ages. Seriously though, what's this place even for? I guess they store inscriptions about academic industrial corporation. Whatever that means, it's for important documents. These ancient things are important? They wouldn't be sitting here collecting 10 inches of dust if that were true. It doesn't matter either way. Let's just get this over with. The boxes in that corner are marked for disposal. Are you sure? Maybe we should open them and, double check. It'll be fine. We're on the tight schedule, so gotta move on. I'm getting cough. It's not even game, it's actual cough. That is an actual cough. If you say, ah! Move! Those shelves are gonna fall! How did the supports break? What did you do? Me? I didn't even touch it! Oh dear. Oh, that was a close one. How does a metal shelf just snap like that? More importantly, how are we going to clean this up? Huh? What's this? Ah, I can't believe this. What are you looking at? I don't know. A document that fell out of the boxes. A sales contract? A sales contract of some kind. From Abidas High School? Huh? Alright, here we go. Here we go, young Hoshino. Oh, Nanami. It's been a while. Is this the place? That student must be the vice president. He's still persevering, all by herself. But why? Huh? Oh yeah, of course. Hoshino doesn't see you right there, I thought someone was there. Must be the wind. Might have been my imagination. And she's gone. That was too close. I heard it's a generation of talent and all that, but how'd you notice me? Generation of talent? What else did you hear? I heard Hoshino is. Yep. Wow, you know my name too. Their first interaction. About that, you see, you know me, but I don't know you. What's your business here? I nothing? Are you a spy? Who sent you? State your affiliation and year. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. You might be older than me, but I won't go easy on you. Me? No, I'm not. Wait, I know that school emblem. Yep, I'm from Abida District too. And I'm actually younger than you. I'm graduating middle school this year. You? A middle schooler? You look way older than me. Oh, right. I know where I've seen it. Nephetus Private Middle School? Yep, that's me. That doesn't explain much though. The Nephetus main office left the district ages ago, and all affiliate schools along with it. We were scheduled to close after the graduation. I'll be the last graduating class. Nephetus Private Middle School. An elite private school owned and operated by Nephetus Group. I get it now. But they feared the Nephetus Group's successor was around middle school age. So why haven't you left the district yet? Izayoi Nonomi? She knows. Taking one last tour before you leave? Doesn't matter either way, I guess. But what's the infamous Nephetus Group's precious little daughter bothering me for? Or are you after the school? If Nephetus is trying to come after the school, their little successor is going to find out just how easily. Hey, look at Shatter. Hey, Shoshino. Chill. I'm sorry. I. And she left. Oh no. I went a little too far. You think? And the present. They stayed. Nephetus. The Nephetus group. Can you explain already, Ayane? What's with this Nephetus thing buying our bonds? That's, well, Saint Nephetus Company or Nephetus Group. It's a business that started out in Abydos and grew like crazy. It was one of the most successful companies in all of Kivodos at one point. All of Kivodos? From Abydos? You're underestimating Abydos' influence before. She's right. Abydos was the best of the best. Once upon a time, we were a force to be reckoned with. We are an academy with a rich history, the strongest students, and the best education. Once upon a time. Well, then the sandstorms happened, and you know the rest. And during that golden age, the Saint Nephetus Company flourished right alongside Abydos High School. But the sand wouldn't stop coming. The desertification of the district bled us dry, and Nephetus came tumbling down along with Abydos. The Trans-Desert Railway was desperate enough to bring it more commerce to the area, but it was too late. The venture nearly bankrupted them. Business came to a screeching halt, and Nephetus spread their money too thin trying to make up for it. The result was an economic collapse that Abydos, well, it simply couldn't recover from. The Abydos Student Council did the best they could to offset the fallout, but both students and residents left Abydos in a mass exodus. Yeesh. And after all that, Nephetus decided to cut its losses. The company sold off all its business interests and left Abydos behind. Hence the break. By the time I started my first year, Nephetus was just a bad memory. So you're telling me our district got totally screwed because of the Nephetus greed? Hold your horses, Erika. They were one piece in a long domino of disasters. It's okay, Hoshino. She's entirely correct. Nephetus took a dangerous risk, and it was Abydos that paid the consequences. Nephetus was the final nail of the coffin that entombed Abydos. It was the core of Abydos' downfall, the antagonist in the story. And my family was its founder. What? Yes, I'm the successor to the Saint Nephetus group. Not only. I sort of knew. You did, Ayane? And you didn't tell me this entire time? No, it was just from the context clues. Her gold core was the initial indicator, but then... The Trans-Desert Railway was the project that accelerated the downfall of Abydos. If we can use it to save the world, there would be nothing more gratifying for me. From Volume F. And when Nanami was able to access the railway system, that essentially confirmed it for me. So I was the only one who didn't know? What about you, Hoshino? Oh, okay, good. Shiroko didn't know either. But why would you hide this whole time? Well, sorry, that was super insensitive of me. I guess it's not the easiest thing to just bring up out of nowhere. Don't worry, Sarika. And at the end of the day, you stayed. You had every reason to leave with Nephidus, but you stayed this whole time. Nice. With that settled, I'll present the facts of the case. The Kaiser Corporation sold 45% of Abydos bonds to the black market today. Kaiser likely made an exorbitant profit with these sales, and we now have a huge increase in creditors. I confirmed that Nephidus bought up all the derivative bonds that were previously loaned out using Abydos industrial facilities as collateral, at 4 to 5 times its original value, no less. Which begs the question as to why. I have to look into it. Be able to look into the collateral rights for the derivative bonds Nephidus purchased? Yes, let me see. The collateral appears to include the following: development rights, ownership of specific facilities and infrastructure, as well as all ancillary facilities. Essentially everything except real estate. That's expected. Kaiser wouldn't let go of that so easily. Do you know which facilities were included? I saw it somewhere. Here, infrastructure for transportation and its subsidiary facilities. Since when do we have transportation stuff? The Trans-Desert Railway. What? There's nothing else in the district that fits that description. But that doesn't make sense. Why would they buy a project they left to rot in the desert? And for 5 times the price they sold it for? It makes no sense on business level. There has to be a motive we're not seeing. What could they possibly be trying to achieve? It's comprehensible. I can't think of a single justification. Wait, what if? What if they found an oil reservoir deep under the construction sites? Maybe unlikely. Sorry, Sarika, there's no chance. If that were even remotely possible, Abydos wouldn't be a ghost town right now. Okay, what if it's some kind of super rare gem or element? Maybe they found germanium. You're as silly as you are, adorable Sarika. I promise this desert's been squeezed out of every last drop of value it could possibly hold. As it's not people just didn't try. There was just nothing to be found. No oil, no super rare gems, no germanium. Wait, Sarika, germanium isn't really worth anything to begin with. Oh dear. Well, it's not like anyone's coming up with an explanation. Really is the $1,000,000 question. The emergency alarm? What happened? There's been an explosion within the district. Intruders. Kaiser? Is it Kaiser? It doesn't appear so. They're not targeting any buildings or causing any particular destruction. Controlled detonations maybe? Were they near the excavation site? It doesn't appear so. Wait, one moment. I found them. What? It appears that they're... Ah, here we go. Twins. Yeah, that felt great. There we go. It's the Highlander. Highlander Railroad Academy. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna... Oh my god! Hold on, I'm gonna I'm gonna listen to this song real quick. Ah, such a good song, man. I still listen to this song until today. Ah, that felt great. Loud, so loud. It's called expressing myself, self-expression. Anyways, what's the sitch? The boulder blocking the railway is no more, and as icing on the cake, we uncovered the narrow gauge railway, just like it was described in the contracts. We just wrapped up the repairs on the train. Can we take on the test run? Please, please, please. Got deadlines to meet, so let's do it. We need to reach the abandoned route all the way down there. All aboard! Oh, we're off! Yeah, at this rate, we'll be full week ahead of schedule. That's great and all, but are you sure that its I's are dotted and T's crossed? Hmm? What does that mean? Aren't we trespassing in a different district right now? Huh? Are we? And... What's with the lack of concern? I don't know the name exactly, but we're in a different district right now. If we begin construction without proper permits and paperwork, we're basically invading. We could start an all-out war. Oh my gosh. Yeah, seriously, why are you stressing over small stuff? The Trans-Pacific Railway is ours now anyway. What? Yuppies, we own 51% of Abydos Transfer derivative bonds. Yep, we do. So now all of this belongs to CCC. Technically, basically, however it shakes it out, it'll be fine. Just owning the rights to the railway isn't enough. You need contracts, permits, construction agreements. This one is logical. Oh dear. Blah blah blah, annoying, so annoying. If we spend all that time unraveling the red tape, we'll never make it to deadline. Don't forget, time is money for railway workers. Oh, this sound. Sorry. Yuppies, our motto is something like fast construction, no administration. Who cares about paperwork? This all sounds incredibly problematic, but if the CCC is saying so, I'll take your word that there won't be any issues. There won't be. Right? Sure. Nah, not a single one. Who the hell are you people? Yep. What could possibly go wrong? Oops, sister, they found out. So speedy. You said there wouldn't be a single issue. Islander Railroad Academy, you're currently trespassing on Abydos territory. Explain yourselves. No work can be conducted in the Abydos district without expressive approval of the Foreclosure Task Force. That's the law. No, it's common sense. Here I thought Gehenna were the only ignorant brutes who would flaunt common decency. But no, it's Kivarodos just a menagerie of rude, brainless academies? Jeez, Erika. Am I allowed to enjoy even one iota of logic in this world? Or are we just psychopaths now? Whoa, 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 deep breaths, Irony. Look, she's mad, real mad. She sure is. What business does Highlander economy have in this district? Who's that? An adult? That's Sensei, Shell Sensei. Sensei? Scale? You haven't heard of them? They're infamous. The rumors say they'll burn everything in their path under the pretense of solving conflict between academies. The terrifying instructor who keeps the peace. One time someone made them mad and they blew up an entire train. One of ours. I would never cross with them. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. Like, what's that called? I love this. Trip Trap Train event. That's the one. I love that event. That is one of the most fun I ever experienced. In fact, the rumors only get worse and worse. I heard they were running around naked. Volume F. Oh my gosh. Let's not hyperbolize here. Good thing they're just rumors, right? Yeah. Now, what has our esteemed teacher has been getting themselves into? Go, Sensei. Why would you cheer for that? Kuroko, nothing those people said is good at all. Your excuses doesn't matter. We're just a justification over our district, and we demand that you cease this activity immediately. You may have the rights to the railway, but you're still required to cooperate with the district's governing body. What do, Nozomi? Duh, what we always do, Hikari. Huh? What do you think you're... Oh no. Hey, that's dangerous. We're gonna do whatever we want, and the pencil pushers can clean up after us. I like it. The train, it's moving on the Trans-Desert Railway? The High Legislators are all aboard the train. They're trying to get away. What should we do? Chase them. So the goal was to fix the train. We can figure out why after we catch them. Let's go. I won't let them treat Abydos like this. We'll find out what they're up to. Following your lead, Sensei. I had a feeling this was going to happen. Foreclosure Task Force, move out. Alright, there we go. And let me turn this up a little quickly. There we go. Oh my god. Let's do Nope, I completely missed that. There we go. There we go. Is it time? Is this it? Train drip, let's go! Yep. Oh, nobody died. Okay, maybe I should take this a little bit seriously. Okay, right. We got this. Do not worry. Kill them. And final one. There we go. Sorry, not on me. I am a terrible sensei. That took a little bit longer. Wow, these guys are stronger. Stronger than a train. We got whooped. Don't look, but I think they surrounded us. There's gonna be an impact scheduling for sure. That's a problem. Construction's all messed up. They talk so big, but they were so weak. Yeesh. No more meaningless fighting. Answer my questions. What business does Highlander Railroad Academy have in Abydos? What's your goal? You're smart enough to at least put something together, no? Overseer, please help. We're done for. They might kill us for actually. Another Highlander student? Who are you? You're their friend? Carrying out a rescue mission? Friend will be no more than a stretch. What? You can't trust anyone. I suppose my assignment is technically to rescue them, but I assure you it's a matter of obligation. My name is Asgiri So. I'm overseer of the Highlander Railroad Academy who answers only to the board of directors. An overseer? It's nothing fancy. I'm an errand girl for the higher-ups, and unfortunately those the twins you apprehended, Tachibana Hikari and Nozomi, officers of the Central Control Center or the CCC. Our relationship is more so those adversaries that won't hesitate to deceive the other, but are forced to occasionally work together. Exactly, she plays the role of officer perfectly. An evil villain who hates construction. She lives only to disrupt our schedules. Back it up, or you're going to call it something really mean? Yippee, she was. How rude. Our academy runs on a point system of sorts, so we may be under the same banner, but by no means are we allies. Each railway road or each region is controlled over different factions. Back to the matter at hand. As their overseer, I apologize. They failed to follow proper procedure and acted recklessly, so they're entirely at fault at the current situation. I'm sure you're aware, but we now own the development rights to Abydos Railway. That can't be true. We've looked into that. Nobody's brought out the bonds, not Highlander Academy. We're one and the same at this point. As a corporate academy, it's common for Highlander to enter its contracts with private enterprises. Long story short, Lebanese rights and duties are also Highlanders. Were you not aware, Miss Izayoi Nonomi? You know each other? Nothing like that, but I'll let her explain. For now, would you mind releasing Dumb and Dumber to my custody? In return, I'll come to Abydos High School and answer any questions you have. This strict. Oh. That's... you can let them go? Freedom! Scary, that was so super scary. Prepare your questions, I'll come and visit as soon as I'm able. You two, we're leaving. Just like that. Come on, kiddos, let's get out of here for now. I'm sure we'll get our answers soon. Head back to the Foreclosure Task Force room. Alright. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna be right back. Next episode, Things Now Gone. Alright, hold on. Hello. Okay, I am back. Also, one thing I realized, I did not record any of these. Ah, my gosh. No, I have to download the VOD. Man, that kind of sucks. But, oh well. At least it's not like a huge one, lose loss. But anyways, let's get back into it. There we go. Alright, things now gone. Oh, you may. How did this happen? Is it obvious, you naive, trusting soul? But you told me. You said it was 90 hours of reliable work per week, and I'd get paid lots of it. You really think a broken down district like Abydos would have a reliable work? Ha! Around these parts, you scrape by with whatever work you can. Shouldn't I still get paid though? Haha, you're right. But I have to get paid. I need to make a lot of money so I can pay off the school's debt. And if my underclassmates finds out about this, she's gonna get really worried and... We're really worrying about the wrong things here. You're our prisoner now. Every square inch of this building is lined with our subordinates. All armed to teeth. No one's gonna save you now, honey. Wait, if you guys have like very little money, like why have a security? Doesn't that cost a lot? So here she comes. Is that an earthquake? The whole building. Here's Hoshino. You disgusting thugs. What? What the? Hoshino? Seriously, do you have to disappear when I already have so much to do? Do you know how long it took to find you? Got work to do. Let's go. You think you're just gonna waltz out here? Hey, stop this little girl immediately. Who are you talking to? Unless you have more cronies hiding in the ceilings, I already took them all out in the trash. How can that be? You did that by yourself? What kind of superhuman are you? Yep. Oh no. The horror. What? I was so scared, Hoshino. Can you please stop getting tricked by obvious dodgy adults? But how many times do I have to tell you? There's no rules or decency in Abydos anymore. Once all of the residents left, the neighborhood's just turned into crime-ridden slums. Abydos is Kiboto's trash can for its unsavory and wanted characters. So if you don't know them, just assume they're bad. But what if they're not? What if they actually just need help? That's a fantasy. Only the people of Abydos are criminals with bad intentions. But... No buts! If you try to help people, they'll take advantage of you faster than you can blink. Being on your guard with everyone and everyone is the only way we'll protect our school. Which is why I'm saying you need to be more... Hoshino. The way you're speaking, it's wrong, Hoshino. Yume? This is really important, so listen closely, Hoshino. Wait, you don't have to tell me from this close up. Hoshino, you can't live your life being suspicious of everyone you come across. Accepting violence and lies as the norm, using them for your own gain. If we do that, one day we'll wake up and realize we've become the people we hate the most. You're right, we might be able to save Abydos using your methods, but it won't be our Abydos anymore. I can't bear the thought of Abydos becoming synonymous with lies and violence, of it becoming somewhere we can't trust our neighbors. I know you think it's silly, but I hope that we'll always be able to hold out on our hand to people who need it, especially in times like these. We can offer food and clothing to those who are hungry and cold. I'm not very well spoken, so I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I think it's you. You can understand what I'm trying to say. No way, this is exactly what I mean. This bumbling innocence of yours is what always gets you in trouble. What if trusting people means ending up in a situation like today again? If that happens, you'll come to rescue me again. Won't you? Well, yeah. What are you giggling about? Okay, I'm writing this down so we never forget this conversation. Today, Hoshino said... What? The notebook. Stop writing now. I hate when you pull that out notebook. And again, what's with the design? Huh? I said stop writing. Please, at least get a different notebook. We're not elementary school or students anymore. You know what? Forget the book. I want to talk to you about the plan I came up with, Yume. If it works, I think it'll make Abydos at least a little safer. Yume? Yume! Oh dear. Yume. This place? Oh. Oh. Right. We got distracted. I'm here to lock up. The Habitus student council room. Guess I fell asleep again. Just need to lock up. Huh. There's no rush. We'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Definitely. You. Been waiting for you. Vice President? For me? Why? I'd like to tell you something. That's so. Okay, go ahead. You're right, I am from the Avidus group. But I don't think that should stop me from helping Avidus if I want to. Help Avidus? I'll pay off the school's debt in this entirety with this gold card. Wait, what? Gold card? Technically, it's my personal credit card. Well, Nephidus finances it, but I can sort of use it. Don't you think you're being arrogant, little lady? If you pay off the school's debt with that card, that means you'll own this school from here on out. Is that your angle? What? No, of course not. I just want to help. I don't care about owning anything. That's not how it works. You might not have bad intentions, but you're naive. Nephidus finances or that card, so it's technically theirs. If you use that, then it'll be Nephidus who paid off our debt. Well, It's not your money just because you're spending it, little lady. Tell me, have you ever lifted a finger in your life? Worked? Done laundry? Wiped a countertop? Well, here's a life lesson. Money belongs to a person who earns it, not the privileged little hero who spends it without care in the world. If you're trying to hand this school over to Nephidus, then sure, pay off our debt with your fancy card. Then, what do I do? Can I help back pay Abidus' debt? If you really want it, you could just get a job and help make payments as an Abidus student. Okay, I understand. Just like you, right? I'll be back before you know it, okay? Once I get a few things sorted out. Oh, and my name isn't Little Lady. It's Nonomi, upperclassman Hoshino. Huh? If you'll excuse me. Huh? Yume, where are you? Yume, I'm here for you, Yume. Yume! Hoshino? Oh, it's just you. Sorry to waking you up. Are you okay? Middle schoolers shouldn't poke their noses around where they don't belong. There's a high school, you know. I hear someone screaming. And I've officially graduated, so I'm no longer a middle schooler. I've been accepted into Highlander Railroad Academy, actually. It's an industry academy that's entered into contract with Nephidus. I think they're processing my paperwork now. Congrats, good for you. Then shoo, go enjoy your fancy new school. I was hoping I wanted to take one last look around Babidos district before I left. I wasn't trying to stalk you or anything, I was just walking by the school. But then I heard someone screaming, so I came to check. I see. Go have a blast. Enjoy your farewell tour, little lady. I heard the news. The student council president went missing. What was his name? Yume? There have been lots of rumors that the president was an airhead who struggled leaving the school. She abandoned the vice president. But I looked into the classified documents. The president isn't missing. But she... well... read the person who provided the witness account. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be crying like this. Talking about it won't change anything. I mean, it's just you and me here. Did you give up looking for whatever was in the desert? You persisted, didn't you? Even after the president was found, you continued searching for the desert. What were you looking for? This is now the student council room, correct? Everything is packed away already. But you went through the effort of forcing this sealed door open. I can't help but you were looking for something. Did you find it? Let's go. Wait for me! It's so dusty. I'm only one person, you know. Don't exactly have a cleaning crew here. Sans ruined the flooring and just about everything else. We're focused into this annex when all the other buildings were modified by the habitus desertification. It's not exactly state-of-the-art facilities out here. I've heard the history. It was considered a tragedy when the main buildings of Habitus was buried by the desert, seeing as this one of the oldest, most storied district in all Capelos. You've done your homework. Even the building we used during my first year is long gone at this point. Yes, I believe you joined the school. Did I have to move here not too soon after? Maybe a little too much homework. Wasn't interested in history, and despite being annexed, it's still equipped with everything you would need to hold our classes, huh? What's this classroom, Hoshino? School festival headquarters? I never saw this in the layout plans or documentation. Oh, could this be the Oasis festival? Hold it, don't just barge into. It's the classroom. They're meeting rooms. I have a wonderful idea. You could revitalize the school and bring back visitors with fun events like the Oasis Festival. Yep, we could do a cute event like an idol performance. Oh, seems empty. Duh, the Oasis Festival hasn't been around for years. You're absolutely right. I suppose I got a little carried away here. Hey, why are you here? Well, I was thinking having an idol performance would... No, not here in this room. Why would you follow me around, little Nephthys lady? I've got things to do, and entertaining a middle schooler wasn't on the agenda. Why are you showing up here with all the questions and ideas? You're already registered and set to go to Highlander, aren't you? I have this feeling deep down that I'll regret it for the rest of my life if I choose Highlander. Aren't they partnered with Nephthys? Sounds like a grand old time for you. You're not wrong. I'd like to be treated well, if appointed student council president. Fancy position for a fancy girl, huh? Look, I get it. You've got your own situation and worries. But look around you. There's exactly one student here. There's nothing appealing about this sad old ghost town. You've got a bright future ahead of you, Nonomi. So take this old-timer's advice, alright? Old-timer? You're not that much older than me, Hoshino. What do you mean, little middle schooler? We're entirely grades apart. I technically graduate though. Yeah, same thing. They stuck together. That's nice. I'll present a brief overview of the Highlander Railroad Academy. Time is of the essence right now. The Academy maintains railroads throughout the Kivotos, even if personal owns and manages some lines throughout the city, on top of having several business ventures. It's unique from the academies in that doesn't necessarily belong to any given district. The railways act as the district borders which individual factions manage. All these dots and lines make up the different districts, huh? Unique is one way to put it. Yes, and the constant push and pull of power over these railways district create a complex political structure, as the overseer mentioned. The Secretariat and the Security Department are in charge of the maintaining and managing the railways, and the Central Control Center manages the Academy's administrative duties. So we can kinda see the Highlander Student Council. Exactly, Serica. The twins we had the misfortune of meeting are officers of the CCC. In other words, members of the Student Council. And Asagari So, the overseer that works for the board and directors. The primary directive is to keep the CCC in check. It would appear that Sue wasn't lying when she said she's not necessarily allied with twins, but again, it's all rather complicated. That concludes my briefing at the Highlander Railroad Academy. Huh? Well, what's the doorbell? We installed it for visitors to use, but it's the first time it's actually ever been rung. Hi, it's us, Highlander CCC. Hello, Hikari, don't stop ringing the doorbell. We're in. Let us in. Roger. Please prepare for Hikari's special 1 second 16 hit ding dong ditch combo. Yeesh. What? Why are they like this? Huh? Speak of the devil. They actually came. Ah, move, officers. Whoa. Wait your turn. No pushing. I'm Masagari So. Highlander overseer. I apologize for those for our officers' lack of manners. We've arrived to make good on our promise to the Foreclosure Task Force. If you would let us in, I assure you we'd welcome in peace. Huh? What we should do? I don't really want them to break our only doorbell, so let's just let them in. Here we go. Admittance accepted. Victory! Why is it so cramped here? Where are we supposed to sit? On the ground? Officers, please refrain from touching the others' belongings without permission. Jumping on chairs is the opposite of being still. Sit. Apologies again. Is this the Abbot's Foreclosure Task Force club room we're standing in? Shiroko, whatever you're thinking, hold your horses. Isn't going to do anything. Where? Yes, we're the Foreclosure Task Force. Well, you found us. Let's get into it, Highlanders. Is this eatable? Hello, are we guests? Where's our tea? Right. Just a moment. Please don't strain yourselves for their sake. We won't be here long. Boo. Boo. If we could just for once properly assess the situation, you would understand that we're not welcome guests here, officers. These agents were standing up against the giant that is Kaiser Corporation to protect their school. Oh my, I'm getting dropped. Is my stream okay? Okay, I think it should be good, right? I think it should be good. Hopefully. Alright. Let's continue. Consider this train engine that could explode at any moment. Not that there's any need for real concern. I would easily dispose of them if a fight broke out. Deep breaths, Shiroko, deep breaths. Wasn't going to. Double swear. Why are you acting all innocent? I know you were about to blow up a fuse. Oops. Let's get to the point, so. Came to speak with the Foreclosure Task Force? Yes. Joel Sensei, correct? My apologies for the earlier situation. However, I'm afraid we're not the ones who will be negotiating with. Very secured. Is it safe to proceed? Thank goodness. How could there be so much dust in one place? Yes, so barbaric. I'd rather not stay in this toxic environment any longer than necessary. Let's get indoors. Who are these punks? Please watch your language. These are your creditors after all. Creditors? Like our creditors? You brought those sharks here? Let's lower our voices a little bit, Sarika. Well, appear these are the people who bought out the diverted bonds. I suppose we have no other option but to hear them out. Okay. I'm getting drop frames again. Alright, sorry about that. Still drop frames, but I think it should be fine. My data patch may interrupt your gameplay. Will begin shortly. Please take caution when playing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Alright. So this is the Abydos Student Council room. It's even more cramped than expected. Nice to meet you. We're the private equity fund invested in the business. You, Abydos, we're Abydos' new creditors. And I'm their legal representative, speaking of them their behalf of interest. Welcome. Who are you people? Wasn't Nephidus the one who bought out the bonds? They don't seem like Nephidus guys to me. You're correct. They did acquire the rights for Abydos Trans-Treasury at a rather exorbitant price. However, they couldn't afford such a sum all of their own. They acquired the funds of many different interested parties. They created a private equity fund to meet their ends. There's investors. Private equity fund? It's a privately organized investment group, usually made up for a handful of interested parties. As the young lady says, there are many of the other investors besides just us. The Debt Labor Union and the Pawnbroker Union here, as well as the Foreclosure Auction Guild, Gelatin Gummies, Jackal Business, and a bunch of sketchy people. Ahem. Haha, she isn't wrong. I also used to trade stolen goods on the black market myself. We're not the type of people who like to stand out. Just where Nephidus, a legitimate company, is a good public standing, comes in a sparkling phase of it all. You guys just sound shadier than shadier. I'm sorry, but do you have any proof that you're Abydos creditors? It's to the benefit of both sides to ensure everything's in order. You dare doubt us? How unpleasant. Now, let's all calm down and discuss this like civilized adults. Shh! You have my guarantee on all these creditors are legitimate. Huh? Who is this now? Butler? You know this person, Anomi? Yes, he's an officer of Nephidus Group, as well as the butler who essentially raised me. It's been a while, lady. I'm sorry our grading had to be under these circumstances. I will explain the situation. You organized a private equity fund to raise the money and purchase the bonds. You see their names listed on these contracts for our private equity fund. I'll send you a copy, so please feel free to verify. Yes, thank you. At a quick glance, everything they're saying appears to be true. I see here their affiliations and the rights to the bonds. As we said, that's proof enough, correct? Yes, thank you for your patience. So they're in sketchy con artists? Serica, please. Hahaha, as long as we're now on the same page, moving on. As the creditors of this fund, we came to here to discuss our rather important issues with all. About the Trans-Desert Railway? Yes, naturally, you students did your homework. You're correct, no point in beating around the bush. Our goal is to acquire all rights for the Trans-Desert Railway. Which is why the private equity fund exists. We bought these bonds from the Kaiser at nearly fraudulent prices so we all could acquire these rights on the railway. Those bonds included the rights to the construction of any uncompleted railways. Therefore, the Highlander Academy's earlier actions were breaking no laws. Duh, that's what we've been saying. We have rights, so we gotta do what we want. Yippee, whatever we want. Please do not antagonize them, officers. I'm failing to grasp why would you want the Trans-Desert Railway to begin with? Please explain, Butler. Why are you doing this? It appears I'm in a bit of an uncomfortable position as well. I'll handle this then. I'll never this lady. I understand the Trans-Desert Railway project is a bit of a sore topic for both Nephidus and Abydos. After all, it's single-handedly accelerated its district's downfall. I don't want to hear that from you. You need to tell me what Nephidus is thinking, Butler. It was a dangerous, reckless project to begin with. In fact, building that kind of transportation infrastructure made no sense in this desolate place. There were no resources, no trade, not even an economy of speak of at Abydos at this point. It drained Abydos of all of their remaining capital, and then those left to rot. If it weren't for that project. After all of the pain it caused, you want it back? Why? What could be the purpose? More pain? More casualties? What was Nephthys thinking? Take a step back, Nonomi. Interesting, but we didn't come here to be interrogated. Let's get to the issue at hand. However, before we begin, if you don't mind, I'd like this discussion to move forward with only the involved parties. Would anyone who is not a member of Abydos Student Council please leave? Alright, let's go. Hey, keep your dirty paws off me. Wow, do we have to? I want to play more. I'll take my leave as well. Then who will represent Nephthys? Officer So will serve as a representative. Excuse me? I see no problem with it. She may be a Highlander student, but she's currently employed with the Nephthys. She may be a member of the CCC, but she's also one of ours. I consider her trustworthy. Now then, I have other matters to attend to. What in the world is happening? I believe I asked for the Abydos Student Council. To my knowledge, that should only include Takanashi Hoshino. No way, we're the members of the Student Council too. As she said, the Foreclosure Task Force is the official Student Council, appointed by an advisor here. Correct? As the teacher, I've approved it. I see. How odd. The paper states that the only person affiliated with the Abydos Student Council is Miss Hoshino. There's another Student Council called the Foreclosure Task Force, as you say? That's on me. It's because I'm technically affiliated with both. The Abydos Student Council may hold the official name, but the Foreclosure Task Force has acted as a student council for years now. It's rather complicated, but I suppose I understand. Then please take a look at this. This document happened upon the Highlander Academy's document stories recently. It's a contract written by the previous Abydos Student Council president, Kuchinashi Yume. Oh dear. Sales contract. What happened? What do you mean? Written by Yume? Yes, it states here that Abydos Student Council purchased from Nephthys the rights to use some facilities created during the Trans-Desert Railway project. From Nephthys? When the district falls apart, contracts like these get sold and left and right. The Trans-Desert Railway was a joint project by Abydos Student Council and Nephthys, but technically the rights belong to the Student Council, who put in the original order for the project. The Student Council sold those rights to Nephthys to repay their debt, and it seems the previous president, Yume, attempted to repurchase the rights later down the road, which essentially sums up to the contents of the contract. Give me that. Sales contract. Abydos Student Council agrees to purchase the rights to Trans-Desert Railway facilities from Nephthys for 1 million yen. Upon signing this contract, the buyer shall pay a contract fee of 10,000. The buyer shall be responsible for paying the remaining balance to the seller within the 2-year period specified in this contract. The contract will be signed Abydos Student Council President Yoshinashi Yume. I'm getting drop frames again. Okay, I'm back. Sui's handwriting, or her handwriting everywhere. Precisely. The contract states that the Abydos Student Council purchased Trans-Desert Railway facilities from Nephthys for 1 million yen. When did she do this? And I didn't have a clue? I reread every scrap of Yumi left behind, every sheet of paper, memo, discarded notes, everything. But this contract, forget the previous student council, but I scorched this desert looking for traces of Yumi. I don't understand. That's likely because the contract has not yet expired. It was time-based contract, and originally the agreed upon payment has not been delivered yet. So the contract is still valid currently? Yes, that's correct. The contract has indeed had been signed and notarized, but the payment itself has not been delivered. 2 years later. No one considered the contract to be much of an importance after CEO quit the company. So it was forgotten in a storage room until it was accidentally discovered. Accidentally? It's created quite some conundrum for us. It would have been best if this contract had stayed buried. This single piece of paper has prevented us from acquiring all rights to the Trans-Desert Railway, as these affiliated facilities couldn't be included in our purchase. The rights to the facilities currently belong to the Abydos Student Council. And so how would you like to proceed? Do you like to instead uphold your end of the contract? Excuse me, you came all the way to ask us that? It's a rather significant matter. We will be holding a general creditors meeting in 2 days' time to discuss the shares of its project, but we can't move forward until this is sorted out. General creditors meeting? Like a big meeting for all the creditors? Correct. All the investors of this private equity fund will gather to discuss our plans moving forward. Now, Hoshino is the representative of the Abydos Student Council. Do you intend to pay to the remaining balance stated in the contract of Nevidus? This is all really sudden. We came barging in here to ask us to fulfill a contract we didn't even know about? And furthermore, purchasing those kinds of rights? You said the remaining balance was 1 million yen. We're already swearing in that. Excellent, that's precisely what we wanted to hear. We're in the right mind, we'll pay 1 million yen to acquire some abandoned scrap metal. From my understanding, your children are already struggling to pay off your current debt. It wouldn't be wise to dig that hole deeper now, would it? I'll take that as confirmation you're no longer interested in upholding your end of the contract. In that case, why did you sign right here in this waiver, Hoshino? It's just a little paper that says you'll hand over any rights you have in the private equity fund. Give me a second here. I'm not in the keen in randomly signing contracts anymore. Stop pressuring my students. Any contract needs to be thoroughly reviewed before it's signed. Do you mind giving us some time to look everything over first? That's a problem for us. Did we get ahead of ourselves? Regardless of our decision right now, this contract is set to expire in 2 days' time. Just 2 days? In 2 days, it'll be exactly 2 years since the contract was signed. You get to check the date for yourself. Once those 2 days are up, it's done and dusted. It is why we scheduled that general creditors meeting in exactly 2 days. We wanted to get the jump of things, but we can't wait. Let me spell it out for you. We're hosting the private equity fund's general creditors meeting in 2 days at the Abydos Central Station District Office. If you want to keep that contract alive, you need to show up on the meeting before noon, state your intentions, and get it notarized. If we can, that is. If we can? 2 days, district office noon. Don't forget, visit by even a millisecond and the contract is null and void. That was the message we came to deliver. Thank you for your time. Very well then, let's go. Come on, Highlander Overseer, aren't you our escort? Now then. In other words, hell no! Forget this, I'm not listening to those scam artists. Erica? They think they just can throw some fancy piece of paper around and demand we give them all of this money? Who do they even think they are? They're acting like they're royalty over some abandoned scraps of metal. Wait, yeah, they're making such a big deal over a pile of junk? What are they hiding? Oh my gosh, Yoroko's impressed. Is this character developed for Serika? Oh my gosh. As a sensei, I'm touched. Even Shiroko is touched. I feel ya. Don't look at me that, Shiroko. You look way too proud of me right now. Guarantee everything she said, and even if Shariko can pick up on their suspicious intentions, we know there's something there. Hey, I'm not that gullible. He's right. Our first step is to figure out what secret they're hiding. Yes, I believe so as well. What's buried beneath the failed project? We need to approach things carefully when it comes to contracts. We need time to figure out our game plan. Understood. Hoshino, what lies at the heart of this issue is the previous student council president, Uchinashi Yume. We know this is a sensitive topic and that's why we never broached it, but we need a full picture on the situation. So just what happened while you and Yumi served on the student council together? Ayane? Please, Hoshino. We need to know what happened to the student council. I don't think we can solve this predicament without that. You know too, don't you? You know me? That's... I've always wondered why the Folklore Task Force operates out of the school festival headquarters right into the student council room. And then there's this locked classroom on the first floor. Why is still a shut classroom in this abandoned building? That room is the original student council room, isn't it, Hoshino? I have a questions too. Why did the previous president sign a contract putting the school is even more debt? Huh? I thought Shiriko would have known these things at least. I never pressed for details. Well, they did wrangle Shiroko off the streets. That's not what happened at all. Wait, everyone, we shouldn't pressure Hoshino like this. When she's ready... Thanks, Nonomi. But it's okay. Our old student council press. She was a walking danger sign, if I'm gonna be honest. She was so naive. Always running headfirst into trouble and getting taken advantage of left and right. And she still managed to graduate somehow? No. No, she didn't. Yumi went missing before she had the chance to graduate. Missing. She went missing? How does that happen? Who knows? She went missing and she was found. 33 days later, in the Abydos Desert. She was found with her halo destroyed. Her halo? How? An accident, probably. I think she got lost in the desert. Probably? But how? What happened to her? I don't know. What? Weren't you the vice president then? That's, well... It's because I had left 3 days before Yumi went missing. I can't tell you what happened in the 60 hours before she was lost. It wasn't until later that I found that she went missing. But why she went that deep in the desert, why she got lost, I don't know. What was she doing? What could have happened? What was she thinking? I hunted down these answers to those questions for a long time. I scoured every last remnant of Yume left on this planet looking for a clue, but nothing. And I was so sure everything would have been written down in that dang notebook. What notebook? Yumi had this little notebook she wrote everything down in, even the most inconsequential things. So finding something like that after all that searching, it's suspicious as heck, isn't it? Like, why did this contract abort it halfway? And suddenly shows up 2 years after the contract was written. The sign date here, by this time, Yumi was... the date. It's... Hoshino? Thank you. As always, Hoshino. Stay safe, okay? Hoshino? Are you okay? Here, sit on this chair. The date. The date written on this contract. This date is... It's the exact date Yumi went missing. Who the hell would want to visit some spot in the middle of the desert? For once in your life, stop daydreaming. You know what? Actually, do whatever you want. I don't want it. I don't need it. Forget this student council game. I'm done playing house with you. Hoshino? Wait, Hoshino, come back! I'm going after her. Oh no. Shiroko, wait! Why are they like this? Should we go after them? It's okay. No one stands a chance of keeping up with Hoshino. Besides Hoshino anyway. I suppose, but still. Anyway, if this contract was written the day Yumi went missing, it can only mean... Yes, President Yumi's disappearance and this contract. It could be related. I wonder what that is. I'm curious. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Here we go. Shiroko. Aren't you tired of following me yet? Why don't you just say what you've gotta say? Nope, just following. A high school girl shouldn't be following an old timer around, you know? Some people would consider that a living hell. Why here, Hoshino? It's an abandoned town. Ah, you get right to the point, huh? This is... this is where I first met Yumi. Where you met Yumi? Yeah, more or less. It didn't mean to end up here. Hoshino, your life before we met is a mystery to me. No one wants to pressure you, but I think it's time. No one knows what to do. They're only anxious. Does President Yumi's death have to do with this situation? Ah, look, there's an evil company envoy. Why don't you go rob it? You like doing that. Where? Oh my gosh. You fell for it? Oh man. Shiroko. You're not getting away. Whoa, Shiroko, for heaven's sake, stop chasing me. Can you take a hint? I'm waving a bright neon sign that says I don't want to talk about it. Will you stop running at full speed? If I catch you, you have to tell me. Well, I won't. Just give me some time. It took night. Yes. Keiko's not back yet. Just can't wait any longer. I'm going to contact my butler. You mean from Nephidus? Yes, they may know the truth behind this entire project, and we're out of other options. Are you sure? They seemed uncomfortable when you asked them earlier. It's because I got ties with my family when I decided to stay at Abydos. I hardly expect them to think well of me after all these years. I accepted that consequence. Let's see. I've deleted their contacts, but if I remember correctly, don't need to push yourself too hard, Monomi. Thank you, Ayane. I lost her. Shiroko? Hoshino? Yes, my training's been insufficient. I regret it now. Don't look so disappointed in yourself, Shiroko. Seiko's right, now I can catch up to Hoshino when she tries. She told me not to worry, and that she would see me at school tomorrow. Then I lost sight of her. Tomorrow. Perhaps just a little bit of time is all she needs. Ah, my butler returning with call. Miss? It's me. Hello, butler. I had a feeling you would call. In search of the information of the Trans-Desert Railway, I presume? Yes. There must be some kind of secret for everyone to be vying for the rights to abandon project. Does Nephidus know? Naturally. Please tell me, what is the goal of this private equity fund? What is Nephidus planning? And the contract. We need to know what's happening to the contract signed by our former student council president. Well, there's no need to worry for your pretty head of their business affairs, miss. That's not... It's for Abydos, butler. I need to know. Now that I think about it, it's been almost 2 years since you gave me a call. How have you been, miss? Fine, I've been doing fine. Have you reached your card limit yet? You can place it with a new one whenever you require. I don't use it very often. Come calling as soon as it benefits you? That's, well... If you must know, Nephidus, your family is in a crisis. A crisis? Yes, we're doing the utmost and navigate what could be the downfall of the company, and the outcome of the general creditors meeting in 2 days' time will determine our fate. So what is happening at this meeting? There seems to be so much riddling upon it. Are the other student present currently? The hour goes late. Shall visit Abydos myself tomorrow. We can discuss the details. Ah yes, I will bring a replacement for your gold card, so please bring the currently in your possession. What? I said that... Well, that was intense. That was tense. You okay, Nonomi? Don't worry, that was normal. I'm much more concerned about this general creditors meeting. But the more we try to turn the pages, the more plot thickens. I'll do my best to find out more information. Don't you need a break, Ayane? Today was kinda insane. That doesn't matter. I need to... What everyone needs is to get some rest. Sensei? Let's take Sensei's advice, Ayane. It's not good to push ourselves during the stressful times. Shiroko, Sayaka, Sensei? I'm fine. I don't want to hear it, Shiroko. You can barely keep your eyes open, and you need a shower. Sure. Keeping up with Hoshin is a pretty admirable feat after all. I'll see if I can find anything back at Shale. I'll come back tomorrow, so wait for me. Okay, understood. Oh no. Can't continue. Oh no, server failed to process requests. Returning to the title screen? No. I haven't finished the chapter yet. What? Oh no. Man, that sucks. Bum 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 bum. Can we still join? Please? Oh. Alright, I'm going to be right back then. Hello, hello. Okay. Hold on. Let me get back to wherever I was. Oh yeah, they're gonna call the butler. Let's go there. Okay, I think this is it. Well, close to it. Let's take Sensei's advice, Ayane. It's not good to push ourselves during the stressful times. Shiroko, Sarika, and Sensei? I'm fine. I don't want to hear it, Shiroko. You can barely... Oh yeah, well done. A little bit more... I'll see if I can find anything back in Shale. I'll come back tomorrow, so wait for me. Okay, understood. That's right, everyone. Let's go home. Meeting dismissed. You okay, Ayane? You're gonna leave us behind. Something feels off. Ayane? Trans-Desert Railway, General Creditors Meeting, Study Council, and the accidental discovery of contract? The date coincided with the President's Yumi's disappearance? It seems like there's a thread connecting all of it, but I just can't place. Well duh, just thinking about it makes my head spin again. That's why we need to take a break, and then we'll crack the code together tomorrow. Not talking about any secret plots, Erika. How do I put it? What exactly feels off to you? I guess if I had to describe the thread somehow, it's like someone is deliberately attacking us in all of the most vulnerable spots. Huh? Who would even know stuff like that? Exactly, someone would have been more knowledge about Abydos than even we have to pull that off. I'm likely overthinking it all. It always helps me to organize things, so I'll sort through the information and maybe I'll be able to say things more clearly. After all, we're meeting with the officer of the Nephidus itself. We need to be prepared. Okay, don't overwork yourself, Ayane. Yes, then Let's go, Serika. Wait for me, Ayane. Return to Shale. There we go. Wonder what that is. Strategy 1. What's done cannot be undone. Sensei is an aberration that bends reality to their will, manipulating outcomes like a puppet master. Then my mandate is to will that which cannot be bent. Yes, yes, what's done cannot be undone. What cannot be changed will not be changed. Sensei's weakness is the past, so the past is what I will use. Now, Sensei. For you, for the strategies I have prepared. With my weapons, I will emerge victorious in this push and pulls of wills. The first in motion, the second creeps ever closer to you. Will two suffice, or shall you push me to the edge? Ah yes, show me your weaknesses. You are obstacles. Arona? Plana? Yes, Sensei. On standby for your orders. I'm going to need to pull an all-nighter. But I have to get back to Abydos in the morning, so you need to wake me up if I do fall asleep. Are you sure about that? Will you be okay, Sensei? Well, if you say so, but try to keep a nap if you can. Rest is super important. Affirmative. I will not fail in my directive. Oh, and also... Has there been any movement from Gematria? I haven't heard that name in a while. You haven't seen anything since all of this Red Sky stuff. Did something happen, Sensei? No, nothing. Here. Good morning. Yep. Good morning, INS. Erika. Did you not get any rest last night, Nanami? Oh dear, is it that obvious? I suppose I might have drifted off at least a little. Good morning. Yoroko's fine as usual. Nothing. You seen Hoshino yet? No, but she said she'd come, so she'll come. Nothing from Sensei either? They may be gathering information still. Sensei promised though. Maybe they meant later today? But with the meeting tomorrow, we did as much time as we can get. This is gonna be a really long 2 days, is it? Arona? Arona? Plana, what's wrong? It's morning, we have to wake up Sensei. Negative, Sensei did not fall asleep. Phew, what a relief, I thought I messed up. Wait, actually not. I told him to at least take a nap. Question, Arona? Were there alterations being done in Shell's gas systems? I mean, I don't think so, but we don't really have handle of that kind of stuff. Why? Report, I have detected unusual activity in the gas pipes. That's not good. What activities? Is this confusion? I have never experienced this. The gas pipes appear to be changing for no reason. I feel a foreign hand is reaching into this world. Changing things, it is an alien feeling. They didn't... Hold on. Sensei! Oh dear. Chill office. Oh no. Strategy 2. The one who makes miracles. Bends reality. Even they are the slave to the body's limits. That almighty sensei, I have pried open the savior's weakness. Alright, that's pretty much like part 1, right? in this part 2. I haven't. Okay, so at this point, I have no idea what the story goes. Either way, finishing organizing data collected overnight, I have a general idea of what to do next. Still on standby. Can I provide any assistance, Sensei? Ah, thank you, Plana. Where's Arona? Arona is asleep. He is what you call a sleepyhead. Instead, you may simply count on me, the diligent one. Thank you. In that case, if you don't mind, hand over the task to Plana. Understood. The task is simple. I will complete it right away. But more importantly, you require rest, Sensei. Nightmares are detrimental to your health. I know, but there's no time. We need to go to Abydos. Understood. In that case. Abnormality detected. Lana, what's wrong? Oh no. Sensei. What is this? My calculations were off? Impossible. How? What just happened? An explosion? But I'm fine somehow. That was a close call, Sensei. Arona, what happened? Cell building exploded. But right now, Plana. Oh no, what happened to Plana? For your safety, activated emergency protection. But this is the extent. Oh no, Plana. No! I'll never let you get hurt again. Let you hurt again. Sensei. Oh my gosh. Plana? Plana, are you okay? She'll be fine, Sensei. She overdid herself with the loss of consciousness. But aside from that... Oh no, it's falling apart. No. Its consciousness is fading as well. Curious. That chest, the defense system is strong, significantly stronger than my calculations predicted. The weapon that tore down the walls of Jericho, the Ark of the Covenant. It appears I underestimated but it bears no significance. I'll adjust my calculations. My strategy futile. Was not, after all. Second strategy. The body's limits cannot be overcome. These maxims hold true. And away from that limited body of yours. Important conversations are taking place without you, Sensei. Sleep more, wake up, do as you please. Will it be much too late? Now then, shall we continue our games? Sensei isn't answering. Do you think perhaps something happened? Maybe they overslept? Well, we haven't been able to get a hold of them at times. They've always showed up early when we made the promise. What about Hoshino? She's not answering either. Seriously, what in the heck is everyone doing? The sun's risen already. I should get going. Shiroko, senseis? Well, everyone's waiting. That Shiroko. She really gave me a run for my money yesterday. She's really getting stronger. Maybe she'll be stronger than me soon? Aw, my Shiroko used to be so adorable, but now she's a handful, even for this old timer. Time flies, huh? This place hasn't changed one bit. I mean, what else do you expect from an abandoned ghost town? Please, please, sign this for me. Who is it? It's residential petition for environmental improvements in the Vidos. You need everyone to band together if you're going to demand action from the corporations. This is the pass, isn't it? No, sorry, not interested. What a fruitless struggle. Excuse me, if it's not too much trouble, would you sign my petition, please? It's pointless, nobody's leaving anyway, so what's the use of trying to improve anything? Especially with the environment. Ah, hey, you over there. Wait, please don't leave. That's kinda how they met? Yes, you! I recognize you. You're the new student, right? If I remember correctly. Your name was Hoshino? Huh? Is it not Hoshino? Was I wrong? Come back! Hoshino? We're holding a presentation on the increasing patrols to enhance safety in the district. Please join us and share your views. Here we go. Please take this flyer. Oh no. Ah, Hoshino, hi! And there she goes. Don't go, please wait, just for a second. I wanted to talk to you. Huh? Oh no. Ah, thank you. Oh, I'm honored. I've never shaken hands with a famous person before. Famous? You know me? How could I not? You're the really powerful, but very bad-tempered new student everyone can't stop talking about. Well, technically, it's a rumor I started, but still. Wait, what? After all, you were the one who got rid of the group of troublemakers terrorizing the area, right, Hoshino? And you made those gangs stop fighting each other. Yep, it all really helped Abidos. So, as the student council president, I really wanted to show my gratitude. Thank you, Hoshino. You need to go home, President Yume. Shady people come with the dark. It's not safe. That's so, but I have a lot and I need to get done. And she left. Huh? Well, wait! But how did you know my name? It's already... I haven't got enough signatures and I have so many flyers left to hand out. Ah, I need to finish my gathering signatures here by the end of the week. That way I can start another retreat next week. It does feel a little creepier when it's dark. Maybe I should listen to Oshino and head home. Oh. What's with this check? Oh. What's this? Some safety patrol presentation from the Abido Student Council? Or an Abido student? Huh? Y'all hired us and then stiffed us? Do you even know the problems you caused? Well, you see, what you gonna do, huh? There's an interest now, because you took too long to pay. Interest. The petition. And what's this? Huh? Don't do that, please. I need to hand off those out to people tomorrow. Does this look like I care? It's perfect. I was in a horrible mood, so I take it out on you. Oh dear. And Hoshino. Ah, Hoshino? Badass. Did I not tell you it's dangerous at night? Are you stupid? Do you have ears? Sorry. The streets are crawling with low lives. Don't you know how lawless Habitus is? Especially at night? You, what the? I'll remember your face. You'll regret this. You okay, President Yume? Yes, thank you, Hoshino. Why didn't you fight back? Comatose like them should have been easy for you. I guess, but trying to fix a problem with violence isn't really fixing anything. It just continues the cycle. And if you keep resorting to fighting, soon that's the only way you'll know how to resolve conflict. Don't get it. If we don't fight, then how are we supposed to fix things? That's the question, isn't it? Anyway, go home. Those guys might not come back with might come back with friends. Ah, Hoshino? It's kinda how they met. It's the residential petition for the environmental improvements in Rabidos. We need everyone to be band together if we're going to demand action from the corporations. Signatures for environmental improvements? Ah, Hoshino, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? Those dice from yesterday might try to get revenge. You want to protect me? No, I'm using bait to lure them out. Me? Yes, Abido's student council has a ton of enemies, and since you're the student council president, you're the bait. Huge bait. Hahaha, really now? I think you're being dishonest, Hoshino. It's written all over your adorable face. Somewhere deep down in there, you're worried about me. You're reading it wrong then, and who's adorable anyway? You might always be scowling and trying to look scary, but you're just putting on an act, aren't you? I can see the real you behind that scowl. It's much more, how do I say this? Adorable, cute, and sweet! What are you even saying? If you keep spouting nonsense, I'll leave you here. Thanks, Hoshino. It's comforting to have a strong, dependable junior like you around. Don't you have a work to get to, President? I'll help you out with your student council work. Just this once. President feels so stuffy. What about Miss Yume? Oh, just Yume would make me even happier. Are you listening to me? Aw, that's a nice. Abido's student council too. More past? Nice. Okay, that's episode 8. Episode 9. There's nothing here, Yume. No luck either. Another failure. I'm sorry, Hoshino. I've been crushed by frustration and despair. Feels where it ends for me. Please get up. You're embarrassing me. I simply cannot go on. Take care of yourself, Hoshino. I'll never forget everything you did for me. Will you please stop? This might have been a failure, but maybe the next one. Success could just be one step away. It's nothing. And it's going to be the same no matter where we go. If this Abido's President's exhibit hall with all those valuable treasures actually existed, the previous student council members would have found it and sold everything off ages ago. I know, right? Let's go back. This is a waste of time. Should have gotten excited about a fantasy treasure hunt. But we're so excited. You rushed over here super fast when I told you about it. You're just back in grumpy mode because it was a dead end. No, it was more so... Anyway, you drop your notebook. Ah, my notebook! Ew, I almost lost your precious notebook, Hoshino. What a close call. Don't associate me with that notebook. More importantly, don't light the floor like that again. What would people say if the student council if they saw you? Yes, ma'am. Look, Hoshino. It's a water bottle that you can wear like a backpack. Should I get one? No way, it's too expensive for what it is. It's going to be bulky if you need to make quick maneuvers. Oh, really? 10,000 yen? That is pricey. Our money would be better spent on ammunition. We're always in short of supply. That's true. I have a question. Yes? How did you become the student council president? Not to be rude or anything, but I didn't hear any news of an election, and you're the only member of the student council to begin with. Don't worry, you're completely right. I didn't become president through any kind of formal procedure. Really? You see, before the previous student council left, they conducted a show of bands, hoed, and tada, I became president. Ah, you became president of some raised hands? I can't think of a more informal way for you to be elected. Yep, I guess since Abydos doesn't have any sort of administrative infrastructure, that's how they've been electing presidents for a while. Those people didn't care about running the student council at all. They just offloaded the dead weight onto you and ran away. No, Hoshino, it wasn't like that at all. I didn't become president by the matter of convenience. I wanted it. I wanted to be president. Really? Really? I thought it might be better to keep to protect Abydos if I had the authority and responsibility. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, becoming president didn't exactly give me all that much power. But I worked hard in my own way to prepare for the position. Prepare? Ta-da! The official Abydos Student Council President Notebook. But with this big sigh, Hoshino, believe it or not, I'm being super serious. I've been keeping a daily activity log. You're telling me 150 yen kitty notebook is your preparation. It's not just a kitty notebook. I told you, it's official Abydos Student Council President notebook. Although these days it reads more like a diary. Don't make that disapproving face. It doesn't change how I feel. And one day, the precious logs will be yours, Hoshino. No way, not in a million years. Why not? Right, you're not even an official member. I'm sorry for overstepping. You turned out all my invitations to join the student council, but for some reason, I thought you'd always be my side. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. I just don't like the design. What? Really? I thought it was really cute. What about a banana is cute? You've got terrible taste. Huh? You're not just into fancy stuff, Hoshino. Or is it because it's not fish? I don't like fish. What are you talking about? I saw a sparkling in art when you were at the market, looking at that whale notebook. You just couldn't tear yourself away. You should know, Hoshino, nothing escapes me. I was so not. And more importantly, whales aren't fish. Really? Huh? But you think they're cute anyways, right? You may. Yep, even back then when Hoshino was really grumpy and angry all the time. She has stuff that she likes. And the whale is one of her favorite animals. Did you find it? You may. Hoshino? What are you spacing out for? We got hurry and find these things so we can head back. The temperature in this area drops fast once the sun goes down. Look over there, Hoshino. Isn't Abydos' night sky just so bright? It's because we're out in the middle of nowhere, there are no light pollution from the city to dull in the view of stars. I see. More important than stargazing, redirect our attention to the ground. We need to find that citizen's lost item and get back home. According to their information, it should be somewhere around here. Geez, why are you always accepting these pain in the butt requests? Well, because it's wrong to turn away someone in the help of need, isn't it? The wind's picking up. Hoshino, it's a sandstorm. We need to leave right now. The way back to compass. Where? I forgot to bring the compass again. Again? I even reminded you to pack it. We're screwed if we get lost in the desert. I know, I'm sorry. It's okay, I had a feeling, so I brought one. Wow, you're the best, Hoshino. My amazing, dependable. There's no time for compliments. Run, hurry. Oh dear. I really can't get hold of Sensei Hoshino. How long do we have to wait here? Can you hand me the wielding rod, Sarika? Nanomi and Shiroku got bored of waiting and wandered off. Hammer, please, Sarika. The former student council president. What happened to her? I wonder. Hoshino really didn't want to talk about it. Does your back hurt, Ayane? It's okay. During times like these, keeping my hands busy helps me clear my head. Clear your head? Serika? Let's break into the student council room. Huh? It sounds like Shiroko right now. Isn't that the classroom they use for storage? It's always locked. There has to be answers by the student council president there. Probably, but Hoshin might get mad. Maybe we should ask her. If it was just a regular storage room, it wouldn't be locked up the way it is. We've regarded it as Hoshin's personal storage and left it alone. But if there was nothing to hide, it wouldn't be locked up. Yes, we have no choice. We need to go see. Wait, Ayane. I guess I'm here. Huh? Why's the water cloud outside? Oh, Ayane must be really mad. I guess I should stop dilly-dallying before I get in more trouble. Oh dear. We're here! Hoshino! This is a brand new Abydos. Oh, another past. We can market it that way, but it was forced into one of Abydos' annexes. You're not wrong there. And all of the other students left. It's just you and me now, Hoshino. The last students of Abydos High School. They were going to leave eventually anyway. I don't care about them. You can't blame the people who were just looking to ease their suffering. Hoshino, it's really just the natural disaster's fault. Consider how hard it must be to leave the place they called home, some of them for their whole lives. It doesn't matter, not a single person decided to stay and protect Abydos, their so-called home. You did, didn't you, Hoshino? And I'm here too, right? When you put it that way, yeah. Yep, so the last two students of Abydos will have each other's backs, more so than ever. Right, Hoshino? I'll protect you, no matter what. You never seem to get your mind getting hurt, but you can use me as a shield. No way, you're the weak one, so I'll protect you. Well, you're not wrong, but it's only because you're especially strong. The senior is supposed to look out for her junior, you know? Yeah, I get it. That's why, well, I just feel like I should put in some more effort. So here, take it. Huh? What is it? A student council membership form? You mean it, Onisha? You changed your mind? I didn't change my mind. More so, I don't have anywhere left to run. It's not about the student council. Being with you feels natural. I don't really see any other option than staying with you, but that doesn't mean I'll take the notebook. Oh wow! The right words to describe how happy I am, Hoshino. I'm beyond happy. Is this a dream? Or maybe a miracle? Yeah, that's it. It's definitely a miracle. I can't breathe. At this rate, I might die before this miracle plays out. Wait, that's right. I can't let this moment slip by. We need to take a picture. A commemorative pic to remember this moment forever. A commemorative picture? I don't think this situation really warrants that. Yume? What are you even saying? We're celebrating. Of course we need to take a picture. Come here, Hoshino. Perfect. Next, look over there, Hoshino. Close, too close. We're definitely touching. Not yet. Come close. Way too tight, Yume. I'm gonna suffocate. Back off. Ta-da! Aww. This is our new student council office? What do you think, Hoshino? It's small. It really is, but still. This is the new beginning of Abydos Student Council. I know, it's just the two of us, but the president and vice president right now. But someday. Someday the whole place will be filled to the brim with underclassmate and fellow members, right? Aww. Is this? Excuse me? What's that, Ayane? No one really uses this room anymore, so it might be super dusty. And it's clean. Huh? Not a speck of dust. I was expected to be disaster in here. You're right. It appears it has been pretty well maintained. Do you think it was Hoshino? But what reason would she have to keep an abandoned room clean? Um... Whoa, Shiroko! Wait, Shiroko and Nanomi too? At those brooms and dusters? You were the one cleaning? Yes, that's correct, but what are you two doing here? I see, so everyone came to the same conclusion about the situation. If the student council president of my old Halo was really destroyed, we need to know why. Yes, I agree entirely, but have you been maintaining this room all this time? Well, yes, just here and there. When it crossed my mind, I never told Hoshino. However, it appears to be just a collection of odds and ends in here. There's something here. Cabinets? Ah, those. Third year, Kuchinashi Yume, and first year Takunashi Hoshino must be their lockers. They probably used it during their time as student council members. That was cited soon. Student council president's cabinet is empty, but Hoshino's locked? Let me try. What the heck is that, Shiroko? Why is a high school girl carrying around with lockpicking set? Consider it a hobby? It's okay, it's already open anyway. Ew, I got scared that you were gonna get in trouble with Hoshino. You did still open it without permission. You wouldn't say we're in the clear. What's inside? Weapons and equipment? A bulletproof vest, extra sidearms, all this equipment. They're probably Hoshino's from a long time ago. They're well maintained though. That's some serious firepower. Was Hoshino gonna fight one woman war or something? And there she is. Great timing. Hoshino? Whoa, whoa, busted! Hoshino, yeah. Whoa, what are you rascals up to? Oh dear. Okay, next up, that day. Episode 10. This is gonna take a while. I guess, but trying to fix a problem with violence isn't really fixing anything. Just continues the cycle. If you keep resorting to fighting, soon that's the only way you'll know how to resolve conflict. I didn't become president by the matter of convenience. I wanted it. I wanted to be president. We can't blame the people who were just looking to ease their suffering. But you know, it's really just a natural disaster's fault. That was last episode, right? Is this a dream? Maybe a miracle? Yeah, that's it. It's definitely a miracle. Uh, Back then, I was so full of rage. I was angry over Abido's state, angry that every time he thought maybe you could relax, another sandstorm would devastate us, angry about the unrelenting desertification, and his days without rain, the brutal cold of the desert at night. The irresponsible students who abandoned Abydos, apathetic citizens, and the incompetent farmers to the council. Criminals who took advantage of the hard times, the pitiful adults. Student council president, who had no sense of urgency, who kept making mistakes. And most of all, myself, me who couldn't solve anything. I was angry about everything. That's not exactly right. I believed in my rage. I thought it was the only solution. As if the strength of my anger would somehow just fix everything. Ta-da! Look, Hoshino. When I found one of those old Abydos Oasis Festival posters. Can you believe the oasis used to be the size of a lake? Here, take it as a souvenir. It's incredible, isn't it? If we had some kind of miracle, maybe people might start coming back here. Just imagine it. Miracles don't exist. Something like that isn't going to happen. What? Who the hell is gonna come visit with a random spot in the middle of the desert? For once in your life, stop daydreaming? Sorry, Hoshino, it's because I'm a dummy. Talking about miracles, luck, fortune. You're the president of the Abydos Student Council. Learn to take that responsibility more seriously. That's when that day came. That day, Yamini had cooked some trouble and, as usual, I was cleaning up the aftermath. Trouble? Something small. Some thugs who had wandered into the Abydos district started a fight, and Yama went to break it up. Instead, she almost got herself kidnapped. Seriously? I think that's from the beginning. It was a trap set for the student council president, or Yume. In the end, I had to intervene and dismantle the gang entirely. If I think about it, they were definitely outsiders. Any of our Abydos would have known our student council didn't have it sent to their name anymore. We hadn't had a Kivoto's financial powerhouse for a long time. I was just mad that day, angry about everything, frustrated and at the end of my rope. Like I said, it was such a small thing, but I couldn't handle it. Occurrences like those happened all the time, but I just lost my cool that day. I left her and went home by myself. I was just lashing out. I didn't mean anything I said. I was choice to give her the silent treatment for a few days and then come back. So I turned off my phone, lazed around for 2 days, and come back to school. But by then, Yumi was gone. I'm back, Yumi. Forget what happened. I'm totally over it. More pointedly, Yumi? And from that day on, search for Yumi consumed me. I searched all over Abydos. I'm sorry, Hoshino. The signal is cutting out. It was an urge of matter. I had to cross the desert and the sandstorm. Hoshino. I'm sorry. I got the compass again. I wrote you a note, but I'm leaving a message here too. Please be sure to get my notebook. I left it for you. It's at... It should be easy for you to find. Hoshino, And then Yume was found in the Abydos Desert, buried 3 days later. Must have gotten stranded by the sandstorm when she was trying to cross the desert on this urgent business. Once the storm hit, she probably strayed off to the path to avoid it. But the storms changed the landscape of the desert. There was no signal out there. I had no way of making contact with her. We couldn't find her way back. What causes the death of her dehydration and exhaustion? Seriously, I've been looking for you for so long. You may. I recovered Yumi's remains, as well as her weapon, shield, and other belongings, but I couldn't find her notebook. I searched and searched for even a hint of clue about her urgent business and what really happened, but I couldn't find anything. Where in the world was this place she left her notebook? I tried everywhere I could think of, but there was nowhere to be found. But Mogul has to have answers on what happened to her. Just why is it that I couldn't find that dang notebook? If Nephis was somehow involved in the stupid council person to Yumi's death, then Why, Yumi? Why? Ah, the doorbell again? It's me. Isn't that Overseer So? Apologies if I stalled you. We've come with an Nephis officer for our appointment. Did you forget? You may come in, miss? Butler. Come to discuss the secrets of the Trans-Desert Railway. Yes, I've been waiting. We get out of here? Yeah. Let's go to the foreclosure task force room. Oh dear. Alright. Secrets revealed. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Please, sit down. Much appreciated. This is the foreclosure task force. I think I would end up here under these circumstances. As I said yesterday, Overseer So is employed by the Nephis and an ally. She escorted me here after all. I'll stay out of the conversation for now. How long has it been? 2 years already? Have you been well, miss? Very much so, thank you. How are your funds? We'd like to exchange your current card. We can provide you with the one with a higher limit. No, please don't bother. I don't use it very often actually. But I do appreciate it, thank you. I see. Now you have any thoughts on returning? Huh? Return? Yes. We can re-enroll you in Highlander at any time, a moment's notice. Oh, hey, you're obviously making her uncomfortable. Yeah, get to the point. Yes, well, I disagree. This line of questioning is perfectly valid. After all, Highlander and Nephis were preparing to enter into an industrial alliance by the time Nonomi's withdrawal. Her decision to remain to Nabitus nearly ruined that. It was us who had to accept Nanomi's stubbornness and bear the brunt of that loss. Therefore, isn't it rude for you to treat us in this manner? Keep it together, Hoshiroga. We can cause more enemy problems, okay? Yeah, I wasn't trying to... It matters not. If you wish, I will fight you on any time. Come. Please, contain yourself so. My apologies, miss. I swear my intent in coming here was not to force you in return. Yes, I think it's best to move on to the reason for this visit. Yes, that was the hidden secret of the Trans-Desert Railway. To get straight to the point, Trans-Desert Railway was a fund for a project to make an asymmetric power weapon led by the Abydos Study Council and secretly executed by the Saint Nephidus. What? The Student Council? Asymmetric power weapon? You're talking about a weapon. Yes, it's correct. The name of the weapon is the Train Cannon Schemata. The Schemata was designed to be a massive cannon, or rather a weapon fortress. It would have exceeded all conventional standards in terms of caliber, weight, range, and destructive force. Trans-Desert Railway, stretching like a web across the vast Abydos district, wasn't meant for a freight of passenger trains, but instead a strategic explosive fortress weighing over a ton, equipped with an ultra-long range cannon capable of firing a 1200mm high explosive shells at ranges up to 500 kilometers. Can you fathom it? Oh my gosh, dude. It's a plan that started out with such a grandiose of delusional idea. Completion would have meant the capability of exert an unimaginable amount of control over surrounding districts. Asymmetric power. The weapon. Please, wait a moment. Why would Abydos Study Council wish to construct something like this? Shouldn't it be obvious? It was an appealing tool, meant to be used to solve Abydos' debt problem. The tool? As I said, with such power weapon, Abydos would have been countless avenues from profit from. Perhaps not legitimate avenues, but that's hardly uncommon in Kivodos. That's Schemata. Isn't that the name of the previous Student Council president? That's right, the Iron Fist ruler, Schemata. Huh? Who is that? A legendary Student Council president who earned the nickname when she ended the chaotic reign of the 70 rival presidents leading Abydos to its golden age. What? 70? While I'm not originally from Abydos, I've learned some of its history. Abydos was once the richest and most powerful district in Kivodos. It's said that all other districts feared and admired it. And the deliberate choice in the name is rather interesting, isn't it? It made their intent clear. That's right, there's no better way to make money than a powerful weapon in the city. Hoshino, do you mean to say Trans-Desert Will was in reality Nephidus' deceitful plan to cover up the manufacturing of this weapon? No, not at all. I was not an executive, so I may not all the details, but I can say in confidence that the building of Trans-Desert Railway was their original intent. The plan for the train cannon was a later addition. Someone suggested cannon to the Student Council as an attempt to salvage the troublesome and unprofitable project. What? Who? Who would do that? That? I'm afraid I do not know the answer to. The project was conducted under such secrecy. You can calm down, miss. Nothing came of the project. As you said, in the end, we were tricked, scammed. We were forced to conclude that the idea itself was nothing more than a delusional fraud. The sheer size of this schemata far surpassed anything existing weapon. Logically, there's simply no way of something of that magnitude could even function. And that was ultimately its greatest limitation. Despite the designer's confidence, they weren't able to make the train cannon's engine run. Both we and the Abydos Study Council were deceived. Thus, they stopped the project. The train cannon was left abandoned somewhere in the Abydos desert. That was until very recently. Now, with the new algorithms and some simulation results, we believe we can successfully develop the train cannon. I'm not sure if the original engineer created the design anticipating the future capabilities, or if it was simply a coincidence, but it's a treasure trove for innovative technologies ahead of its time. A mobile, strategic weapon whose existence alone would serve as a deterrent to other districts. You can consider the train cannon a gold mine, essentially. As you well know, people are coming out of the woodwork, trying to act quickly before the rest of the world finds out about this gold mine. That's precisely why the private equity fund is so obsessed with securing the right to operate the Trans-Desert Railway's auxiliary facilities. The straight ride is considered the auxiliary facilities of the Trans-Desert Railway. Secure the rights and include in the bond, and you see security of the train cannon's operation rights. Their intentions and motives may differ, but the varying factions of the private equity fund are all vying to profit from the train cannon. They approached Nephidus, who had long since forgotten about the abandoned project, and proposed an investment. The Trans-Desert Railway is a cautionary tale to us, a historical artifact we hope to somehow preserve, so we accepted their offer. By the time we learned of the true nature of the project, it was too late to withdraw from the private equity fund. We couldn't simply allow the train cannon to fall into the greedy hands of the other members either. They were right on that, at least. But when like that is controlled by the evil people, that's Abydos now caught in the middle of a massive conflict. We just busted up. Do you know how the location of the train cannon button? No, neither we nor the private equity fund have any idea what it is. To begin with, this project is highly confidential. It wouldn't be beneficial for everyone if the details came out, so any related documents were likely destroyed. I see. Come to think of it, the private equity fund did approach us in regarding to the location of the train cannon. It's only a matter of time before they find it. Once the Highlanders resume the construction of the Trans-Desert Railway, they'll discover the train cannon's location rather quickly, I presume. The Highlanders themselves don't know the train cannon's existence, but the prevent passion of the trains and top-notch skills will make short work of the task. On top of that, private equity fund endeavored to secure the train cannon through the legitimate contract. If we were to destroy it, the fees we would be required to pay in damages would be astronomical. Legitimate contract? Yes, they are rather fixated on the legalities of everything, likely because the ownership of the train cannon was so difficult to identify. The principal party is the Abydos Study Council. The executor is the Nephidus, and an entirely different party designed it. All the while, the rights are tied up in the bond. From business standpoint, they're conducting themselves correctly. They're looking to settle any legal issues right now, to avoid future complications. Does Kaiser don't know about the existence of the train cannon? Why did they sell the bonds without second thought? Even if they are aware, I doubt they're much interest of the train cannon. The Kaiser president seems to be focused on the Sanctum Tower at the moment. Regardless, Kaiser's profit margins or the bond sales were something of a dream. They likely don't care about an substantial rumor of a comparison to that. But that was when something unexpected occurred. That one. Some Highlander students discovered a contract signed by the previous Abydos School Council president. I'm not so sure how or why the contract exists, but now that its existence is known, the private equity fund has realized that the rights to the train cannon will not pass on to them. Wait, do you know anything about the contract? Why did the student council president proceed with this contract? What was happening at the time? Oh, she knows? Oh, my apologies. As I said, we weren't even aware of this contract existence until the Highlanders took council upon it. We're still in the dark of how or why. Nephidus was on the verge of bankruptcy at the time. We were occupied with selling off our assets at whatever price we could. We saw the rights to the Trans-Desert Railway as worthless and sold them to the student council. In any case, the private equity fund is looking to get this contract squared away as soon as possible. It's important to them that everything in this process is seen as legitimate in their eyes of the law. And this is why they're rushing to the goal to hold the general creditors meeting, so they can officially nullify the contract. Tomorrow's meeting, noon, at the Abydos Central Station District Office. That's correct. They approached the Abydos Study Council, the private equity fund debtor, to officially notify them to their requirement to attend. If the Student Council's present representatives attend to the meeting and forfeit the contract, or if they fail to attend, the contract will be void and the rights will revert to Nephidus, the original owner. What? Doesn't that mean? Unfortunately, no. The rights will technically return to Nephidus, but the Nephidus is now a member of the private equity fund. Just like the bonds that were purchased under the Nephidus name, the right will belong to the private equity fund. We wouldn't be in a position to dispense anything. And there's only one option left. I'll go to the general creditors meeting and declare our intent to uphold our end of the contract. That would be the logical conclusion, that the rights of the train cannon would remain at the Abydos Study Council. Right, we'll have to find a way to make payments, but at least the private equity fund won't be able to get their hands on the train cannon. It'll buy us time to find the train cannon in the desert and destroy it. That's it then, right? Problem solved? Technically yes, but no, your plan will prove difficult to achieve, Takanashi Yoshino. The private equity fund is well aware of all of this. They will do their utmost to prevent you from attending and certifying the contract. What? Try to stop her? How? It's simple. They intend to blockade the Abydos Central Station District Office. Hundreds of mercenaries will stand in the way of you and the meeting. What? The private equity funds hired hands have likely already begun setting up the blockades. They'll be defending the district office with armored vehicles, helicopters, anti-craft guns, and barricades. Oh dear. Everyone's preparing. They knew it all along. Good. The additional troops can be stationed over there. Move out. Time to get to work. The helmet gang. Oh. EMC? Excellent. The helicopters are here. Have the armored vehicles secure their designated positions and have the market guards threaten their barricade zones. Good. Does everyone understand the plan? Kurokame gang as well. Naturally, we'll complete the work we've been paid to do. Oh dear. The train canvas is a part of the heinous tyrant's emperor's legacy. There's no reason to leave it languishing in this desert. Oh no, a lot more? Oh ho, right here. Fortify the barricade here, as thick as you can. Bring everything you can, whether it can be an excavator, bulldozer, forklift, everything. Eesh. If she doesn't wipe by noon tomorrow, the train canvas is ours. Let's try and attend this meeting. Seriously? They're going that far? Hundreds you say. Against that many troops? How can you just have 5 of us? Well, what about Sensei? Maybe if Sensei's there. No, there's no justification of S.H.I.E.L.D. to get involved with private business transactions. What? Why not? Those private equity jerks are the ones who are dishonest and messing with the contract. No, Serika. There's no way to prove that. But what do you mean? Why do you think they're holding the meeting at the Central Station District Office? Dozens of the Trans-Desert Railway lines intersect right at that point. Ah, I understand. Besides, the auxiliary facilities and the private equity funds owns all the rights of the Trans-Desert Railway. Yep, officially they're just gonna say they're defending their property from trespassers. That's so unfair. But who will attend the meeting? Just Takanashi Hoshino or all of you? Huh? Well, obviously. All 5 of us. I posed my question incorrectly. More aptly, will the Abydo Student Council attend this meeting or the Foreclosure Task Force? Sorry, that's... The Council President Yume wrote the contract listing the Abydo Student Council as the principal party, and only the Abydo Student Council. Only one of 2 can be acknowledged as the school's legitimate student council. The other will be shut down. Well, that only has bearing if you successfully force your way in. For now, we need to focus on how to break through their defenses. You make it sound like that'll be a walk in the park, Chiroko. She's right, it's impossible. We need to find another way. There is another way, miss. It's easy, straightforward, re-enroll, and in Highlander Academy, become the student council president. Excuse me? I'll instate you to Highlander Student Council President. You'll become an officer of Nephidus, and you will have the authority to void this contract. As both Nephidus officer and Highlander Student Council President, you'll have both factions of the private equity fund in your hands. It will be well within your power. But that would work. I'd have to leave Abydos, but also... Rejected. What she said? I don't even want to hear that kind of nonsense. Why would he ever agree to Nonomi leaving us? Abydos. I can't even consider it a solution. I suppose that's to be expected. It's already difficult to break this stubbornness of yours. There's still a third option, but based on their attitudes, I don't believe it will be a possibility either. Third one? What is it? It is rather drastic, I must warn you. I don't care how drastic it is, please tell us. I will do as you ask. The third option is to nullify the original Trans-Desert Railway sales contract. You have to declare that the Abydo Student Council, the principal party of the contract, was a fake organization that had no rights to act as a student council. What? In other words, we would certify that the Abydo Student Council, comprised of Kuchinashi Yume and Takanashi Hoshino, was an imposter organization and was not the official student council. How is that a solution? It's my understanding that the student council president was elected by a simple raise of hands vote by the free student council. It wouldn't necessarily be difficult to deny the legitimacy for such an unofficial process. Being new, Kanashi Yoshino, member of the student council, would simply need to attend the meeting and confess to this fact. If we, the other party of the contract, acknowledge this admission, the contract itself would be nullified. More effectively than the contract being cancelled or suspended, it would be as if it never existed in the first place. Then, Nevatis would own 100% of the rights to the train cannon, regardless of affiliation of the private equity fund. What are you even suggesting? For us to use that kind of method? I did tell you it was likely impossible. There you have it. I've told you the great secret of the Trans-Joseph Railway. It appears you have no solution for the issue at hand. You have until noon tomorrow. After that, the private equity fund will have what they want, the train cannon. We will do our utmost on our hand, but please contact me if you settle on the act of action. I will see you at the general creditors meeting tomorrow. Oh, and please ensure the equity fund does not get word of our conversation. Goodbye for now. Oh, this is difficult. That is difficult. Not gonna lie. hmm. Hmm. Abido. Now, there's no time to be twiddling our thumbs. Let's hold a meeting of our own. Hoshino, this old timer will just be fine, Onomi. Clock's ticking, remember? Our deadline's by noon tomorrow, so we'll have to figure out something tonight. We have to put our heads together and focus, right? Yeah, like Hoshino said, we'll think of something. Okay. Toss Shiroko, always the positive one. Everyone try to learn from Shiroko's lead. What are you saying all of a sudden? There's too much tension from all of these complicated matters. How about we take a break and then reconvene? Alright? Oh, let's take a breather a little bit. We're still at episode 12, I believe. Alright, 1 minute.